What if I told you that some people could see a stimulus deposit hit their account on the night of March 14th each, while others won't receive a single dollar? And the reason has just been officially clarified. That's right. The IRS has released important details about who qualifies for the upcoming stimulus payments. And this update is changing what many people thought they knew. If you've been hearing different rumors online about automatic deposits, eligibility rules, income limits, or last-minute approvals, it's time to separate fact from fiction, because the real answer is now confirmed. This isn't speculation. This isn't a prediction. This is the latest clarification directly impacting payment timing and qualification status. And depending on your tax return, income level, filing status, or benefit program, you could either be on the list for the March 14th night deposits, or you might need to take action immediately to avoid delays. In the next few minutes, I'll break down exactly who the IRS says will receive payments, when deposits are expected to begin, and what you should check right now to make sure you don't miss out. So stay with me until the end, because this information could affect your money. And if you want to stay updated with the latest stimulus alerts and payment news, make sure to like this video right now so you don't miss the next important update. Right now, the most important thing to understand is that the clarification from the Internal Revenue Service is not about creating new payments out of nowhere, but about defining exactly who qualifies under the current guidelines and how those payments will be processed. That distinction matters, because a lot of confusion online comes from mixing rumors with official updates. When the IRS issues clarification, it usually means there has been ongoing misunderstanding about eligibility, timing, or automatic distribution, and this announcement is designed to clear that up before deposits begin. If you're wondering whether you'll receive anything on the night of March 14th, the first step is to think about your eligibility status. Stimulus payments, when authorized, are typically based on specific criteria such as income thresholds, tax filing information, dependent status, and whether your return has been processed. In many cases, payments are automatically calculated using the most recent tax data available. That means if you filed your taxes and your information is up to date, you may not need to take any additional action. But if your return is missing, delayed, or contains errors, that could affect timing. Another key factor is direct deposit versus paper check. Night of deposits usually refer to electronic transfers sent to banks for processing, while funds may be released by federal agencies on a specific date. Individual banks control when they post the money to customer accounts. That's why some people see deposits late at night, while others see them early the next morning. If you're expecting funds, it's a good idea to monitor your account closely and ensure your banking details are correct and active. Now, let's talk about why this clarification matters so much. When information spreads quickly online, it can create false expectations. Some posts suggest that everyone will receive payments automatically. Others claim that deposits are delayed indefinitely. The truth is often more specific. Official clarifications usually narrow down exactly who qualifies, rather than expanding eligibility. That means only individuals who meet the defined requirements under the current authorization will receive payments. If you don't meet those requirements, you won't be added later unless new legislation is passed. This is why checking your tax return status is critical. The IRS relies heavily on filed tax data to determine eligibility. If you recently filed, make sure your return has been accepted and processed. If you haven't filed in a while, that could delay or prevent payment distribution. Keeping your information current ensures that if you qualify, there are no unnecessary obstacles standing in the way. It's also important to stay alert for scams during times like this. Whenever stimulus payments are discussed publicly, scammers often try to take advantage of the excitement. They may send messages claiming you need to click a link to claim your payment, verify your identity, or pay a fee to receive funds. The IRS does not require payment to release stimulus money, and it does not ask for sensitive information through random emails or text messages. If you receive suspicious communication, avoid clicking links and rely only on official channels. For those who do qualify, the night of March 14th may represent the beginning of a processing wave rather than a single moment when every deposit appears simultaneously. Large-scale federal payments are typically distributed in batches. That means some people will see money that night, while others may receive it in the following days. Processing order can depend on banking systems, account verification, and whether your file requires additional review. If you receive federal benefits, such as Social Security-related payments, your eligibility for additional stimulus funds would depend on the specific rules attached to that authorization. In past distributions, certain benefit recipients qualified automatically if they met income criteria. Others needed to file a tax return to be included. Understanding how you are categorized helps you predict whether you are likely to be included in this round. Another common question is about income limits. Stimulus programs often include phase-out thresholds, meaning individuals or households above certain income levels receive reduced amounts or no payment at all. These limits are designed to target support toward lower and middle-income households. If your income has changed recently, that could affect whether you qualify. Reviewing your most recent tax return is the best way to confirm where you stand. Timing also depends on how quickly your financial institution processes deposits. Even if funds are released by federal authorities on a specific evening, banks may take several hours to reflect them in your available balance. That's why it's important not to panic if you don't see money immediately at midnight. Sometimes transactions appear in the early morning hours instead. If you want to be fully prepared, double-check your direct deposit information. Make sure your bank account is active, the routing number is correct, and there are no restrictions on incoming transfers. Incorrect information can cause delays or returns, which would slow down delivery. It's also wise to avoid making major financial decisions based solely on expected payments until the funds are actually confirmed in your account. While anticipation is natural, relying on money before it arrives can create unnecessary stress. Wait until you see the deposit posted before adjusting bills or commitments. The IRS clarification serves one main purpose: to remove uncertainty. When agencies release clear guidelines, it helps taxpayers understand expectations and reduces misinformation. By outlining exactly who qualifies for March 14th night deposits, the agency aims to prevent confusion and ensure that eligible recipients know what to expect. If you believe you qualify but do not see a deposit by the expected time, don't immediately assume you were excluded. Processing times can vary. Sometimes payments are still being transmitted. Other times, verification steps may be required before release. Monitoring official updates and checking your tax account information can provide reassurance. As we move closer to the date, staying informed is your best strategy. Make sure you are following reliable sources and avoiding unverified claims. Stimulus-related updates can change based on legislation, administrative decisions, or technical adjustments. Being proactive ensures you don't miss important announcements. Most importantly, remember that official clarification is a positive sign. It means the system is actively organizing distribution and defining eligibility clearly. That transparency helps reduce rumors and gives people a clearer understanding of what to expect. So if you're waiting for March 14th, keep your information up to date, monitor your bank account, and stay alert for confirmed updates. Whether you receive a payment that night or in the following days, knowing the official guidelines puts you ahead of the confusion. And as always, staying informed about financial updates can help you plan better and feel more confident about what's coming next. If you want to keep receiving clear explanations about stimulus news, payment schedules, and important IRS announcements, make sure you're staying connected so you never miss an update that could affect your money.